What if I told you the world's most isolated economy just fired a warning shot that could hit your wallet? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover why Australia's central bank just slammed the brakes on its economy for the first time in over a year, what it means for global interest rates, and how a boom in artificial intelligence is creating a double-edged sword for millions. Meet Michelle Bullock, Governor of the Reserve Bank of Australia. On Tuesday, April 1, 2025, she made a decision that sent shockwaves through financial markets. The RBA raised its policy rate by 25 basis points to 3.85%. This is the first rate hike since November 2023, but here's the twist. This move comes after the bank delivered 3 rate cuts earlier in 2025. It's a complete reversal. And the reason? Inflation is now at its highest level in 6 quarters. For 9 months, the RBA was cutting rates to stimulate growth. Now, they're hitting the brakes because the economy is overheating. Private demand is growing faster than expected. Capacity pressures are greater than they thought, and the labor market is tight. The board voted unanimously for this hike. And then, something shocking happened. The central bank admitted inflationary pressure picked up materially in the second half of last year. Sunny Nguyen, head of Australia Economics at Moody's Analytics, dropped a bombshell. She said inflation is now expected to stay above the target band well into next year. That's 2026. But here's what nobody's talking about. The global economy is showing resilience despite higher U.S. tariffs imposed by the Trump administration. And export momentum from East Asian economies, fueled by the AI boom, is creating a double-edged sword. These forces have reduced the drag on Australia's domestic growth, but they've also limited the natural cooling in an already overheating economy. It's a perfect storm, and here's the part that will blow your mind. Australia's annual consumer inflation rose to 3.8% in December. That's up from 3.4% in November. The largest contributor? Housing costs, led by electricity bills. Why? Because state electricity rebates have been used up by households. Families are now feeling the full brunt of energy prices. This isn't just a number on a chart. This is real money leaving people's pockets every single month. But if the economy is so hot, why did they cut rates 3 times already this year? That's the million-dollar question. Some analysts say the RBA misjudged the recovery. Others say the global AI boom caught them by surprise. The implications are huge. If Australia, a major commodity exporter, is struggling with inflation, what does that mean for other economies? For Kenya, for your loans and investments? Interest rates around the world could follow. The controversy is clear. Some say this hike was necessary to tame inflation before it spirals. Others say it will crush household spending and could trigger a recession. But here's the unanswered question. With inflation expected to stay high into 2026, is one rate hike enough? Or is this just the first of many painful increases to come? Do you think central banks are losing the fight against inflation? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking global economic news.